Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 323 of the RVMan LP exhibition, and today we are continuing on with the Giggity Sky. Giggity! Anyway, now we're introduced to the Sledgehammer Bro, which, by the way, is normally on that floating platform, but thanks to that rock, I managed to get it off. There was another way to get it off too. You could use the rage to get him off. But nonetheless, we got the Ravens here as usual. And I dare say the theme of this... Oh god, I fell right off of the cliff. I was about to say the theme of this stage is probably one of the better themes in the game, yes. Aside from Fury Volcano. But this theme, it's calming and it's pretty upbeat compared to the fact of the stage. There's nothing calming about this stage. There's bottomless pits everywhere that you can fall into. Then again, we are in the sky level. But I also find it weird that we haven't found a toad yet. We probably would have found one in the beginning of the area, but apparently not. And I am taking way too much damage. Well, for the most part, at least I have Calm on standby just in case I need it. Anyway, let us continue on to this next area, and we'll just crush the blocks and get everything out of our way. There's also those new blocks right there. And those blocks may be a little bit different. You can use the pound umbrella to break through. However, you cannot use your head to break them. So, if you see those specific blocks, use the pound umbrella, and that's the only thing you need to remember. And while we're on the subject, we're gonna have a new mechanic here in this stage. Well, aside from, well, the blocks we ran into. But I'm gonna go on ahead and use Calm because, good lord, I lost a good bit of my life there. But it's okay. We just need to continue on and... Oh wait, we're at 4.5. No big deal. Uh-oh. Another moving screen! Well, this one's not as hard as 7-2, but still... Oh god, here we go. My kryptonite right here, ladies and gentlemen. There's always one of them in this fucking stage. Always one! That's okay. We just need to fly ahead of the Lucky 2... Well, use the Lucky 2 cloud to fly ahead, or just park it so that way I won't get crushed or anything like that. I'll fall. Good. Whew, that was the end of the stage anyway. Well, that part anyway. Now then, we're going to be in the next area, which is going to have a toad. I don't want to fall off the cliff, so I do believe this toad will be somewhere in this area right here. Yes. And I need to fly up to get it. I know. I should have just used Joy. Damn it! Damn it all! I'm going to grind, don't I? And I fell right off! Be right back. Now let's try this again. Now let's use Joy to get rid of this cloud. And that'll be our first toad in this very long stage, by the way. Yeah, it's exceedingly long, to be honest with you. But get used to that, because we are pretty much, like, 10 stages away from endgame. Or at least from the original game, and not the EX levels. So, with that said, down the pipe I go. And there should be another toad somewhere in the vicinity, or a puzzle piece. Wait, no, there's a puzzle piece. So now here's the new mechanic. we're gonna have to use Rage for the hot air balloon. I don't think it's in World 8, but this is the only world that this is in. You fool! To the left! To the left! I was supposed to move the balloon to the left. It'll take past me a little bit to remember. Or past me will just screw up. Yes, just for the record, the balloon can move from left to right as you're using Rage to lift it up. So I'll be right back and get some more, rage and some more vibe. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, and for the record, you think you can float up there? No. You see those will-o-wisps from World 3? They're back. Now move to the left, you fool. Move to the left. Thank you. It wasn't that hard now, was it? Oh, and if you think there's another secret here, you're dead wrong. Watch and I'll show you. You'd have thought there would be something here, but no, there isn't. Now then, we only got 2 more toads left to find. And one of them's in this area. Good thing I got some vibe right when I came in here. And I'm pretty sure, yes, it's one of those stages. Alright. Gotta be a little bit careful. Or else I'd phase through the damn... How did I phase through the... You know what? I'm not even gonna ask. That's how this game works sometimes. Whatever the case, let's time the jump correctly. Wait for the cloud to appear, and time the jump to where I can actually land on the damn cloud. Thank you! I'm not angry. I am just getting frustrated over the, cloud, that's all. Oh, right! And now how to deal with this little number here. You're gonna need to use, Joy, fly into that, windmill, and come on, let go of Joy. Thank you. And that should be toad number 2, and toad number 3 should be in the warp tunnel right here. I think. Or not. My mistake? Oh, damn it, you fool! Well, I didn't go too far, so it's not that big of a loss. So I don't want to stay too far ahead of this. There is going to be a point where I'm going to have to use Joy, and there it is. That's the point where I'm going to have to use Joy. So let's do that before I fall off the cliff again. So for Joy, if you float with Joy, all you gotta do is knock the Koopas off with the tornado spin from the Joy. And that should pretty much get you through this area. I would dare say this game is easy, but I think I may have missed a puzzle piece and I've still tried to look for it. So, what I'm going to do, here's this. Before I beat World 8, because I think that one puzzle piece can be lost forever if I, God damn it, I slipped off of the windmill, didn't I? Yep, I sure did. Okay, let's calm down and not fly off. Alright, let's try this again. Only this time, we go this way. Instead of being, you know, an idiot. But as I was saying, I'm gonna wait till I get to 8-4 or 8-5 to try to search for the last puzzle piece. Well, the last puzzle piece for Puzzle C, that is. Yeah, I've been looking back on all of my parts, and from what I see, I think I got them all. I may have to look and double check, and I fell off the cliff there. I'm going to ignore that. But anyway, once I find that last puzzle piece for C, then I'll try to get the rest of them, because I do believe we only have 6 more puzzle pieces left before we complete D. And I'm pretty sure that the remaining 4 are in World 8. Because I'm going to get... I already got 1 now. There's going to be 1 I'm going to be getting in 7-4. And then there's the remaining 1 in... if I'm not mistaken, 7-5. Which is probably the most annoying one to get. Once I get all 3 of those, then I won't have to worry about Puzzle D. I can try to find Puzzle C. But now we're in 7-4. And 7-4, get used to these balloons because they're going to be everywhere. And plus there's an area where the Bussy Beetles were. And you'll probably see a jump cut because of that. Oh yeah, fuck Lucky 2. Apparently those things are my kryptonite, so I managed to kill them before it killed me. Anyway, you're probably going to see a jump cut somewhere. That's because there was a spiked beetle that kept knocking me off the damn cliff. It's just ridiculous. But for the most part, I just want to go on ahead and find the toad and the toads and the puzzle pieces, so that way I won't have anything left over once I'm finished with the main game. Because then the EX game is going to be something special. Because how I plan on handling this, if I haven't already mentioned this, to those who... Okay. That right there is just something that should not happen, but it did. I have no excuses for that. But as I was saying, for those of you who just happen to be freshly subscribed to my channel, you probably would know that that there are actually 3 EX stages per world. So that makes it a total of 9 stages per world, and I had to beat the 6 stages for every stage, and then get all the toads. Well, actually get all the toads in the process, and then get the remaining. I do believe 36 stages? Oh god, I fell off. And there's that Bussy Beetle right there. And there's the jump cut, ladies and gentlemen, because I kept dying to that Bussy Beetle. And look at my health. I had to use Calm just to heal myself. But anyway, there was like, no, 24, that's right, not 36, it's 24. There's 24 levels extra, 3 per each level, 3 for each world that you have to go through, and they also have puzzle pieces and mini games. So even when you buy all the mini games from the store, there's at least 2 levels of mini games, if not 1, between the 24 EX levels. So with that said, how I'm gonna handle the EX levels, I'm gonna do 3 EX level per part, and that will be it. I'll try not to take my time on them, and hopefully not die on them, because some of those can be punishingly hard. 8, 9, I'm looking at you. Anyway, on that note, we're here in the second area, and, well, the third area. Because the first area was pretty easy to get to. And, no, past me, do not go down the pipe. What you need to do is, oh, right, this. Let me try to float up by using some rage. However, past me made a dumb mistake. What past me should have did was ground pound on that ground pound on those umbrella blocks. Because even though this right here leads to the puzzle piece, which should be right around here somewhere. Ah, yes. Ah, we need to use gloom to make the vines grow. I'm surprised it doesn't have a flower this time around, because it did in the first level. That's pretty damn weird. But nonetheless, the puzzle piece in question is right there. Honestly, I should have backtracked, but I'm just going to need to show off where the puzzle piece is. So with that said, come here. Yeah, you should have saw the look of fear and panic in that Hammer Brothers face when it was about to be eaten alive. Yeah, I really should have went down the other pipe, but nonetheless, jump. Jump as high as I can. Jump higher. There we go. A little bit higher. No, higher than that. Okay, that'll work. Screw it. Just brute force our way through. I mean, it worked for Cyberpunk after all. Anyway, guess we're gonna have to use Joy, of course. And there's our puzzle piece. Honestly, this should be the end of the stage. Well, actually, this is the end of the stage in a way sense. So, we just need to jump up and spring our way through, and sadly we took the wrong way, but it's alright, because I'm going to show off the alternate route to lead to the two toads. So, we just need to jump, and there we go, we got an onion. Again! Ah, damn it. Well, while that white space is soul crushing, we're gonna go back and get the other toads, because there was another way we could have gone in order to get them. As a matter of fact, we could have took the lower path. Why didn't I? Because I'm a fool. Oh, right! And also, I just want to point out that the next area we're going to go to after we find those toads, after the area where you found the second toad, that's probably where that pound umbrella block would have led to. But past me didn't think about it. So, let's jump up a little bit higher. And jump up higher. And we gotta go to the right. And we're gonna have to use... Okay, no. That's not what I wanted to do. Instead, we're gonna have to use Joy. And get rid of the cloud, and that should take care of toad number 2. So, quite frankly, I got almost all of them. I mean, almost all the puzzle pieces except for the ones in World 8, and I think I'm missing that one. So, with that said, I'm gonna have to... that doesn't lead anywhere. Screw it. Butt slide! And butt slide! Now, if only that led to a 1-up. Oh, wait! Lives does not matter in this game. Oh! And... there was a pipe there, too. Okay. Now for the last toad for the stage. All you have to do is direct the balloon over to the right, pick up all the crystals on the way, and land the balloon, and this should be the last toad. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, we're done with World 7-4. In the next episode, we're going to beat World 7. And this will lead us to the last level of the game, World 8. This is RVMan 985. See you guys next time on the RVMan LP Exhibitions.